Well, more bad news if you're a Red Sox fan. I mean, this endless downward spiral into irrelevancy is just painful to watch. It's painful to hear. I'm at the point where I don't even want to discuss anything about this team anymore, but I have to. I have to pull off the Band-Aid. Rafael Devers, one of our last remaining stars, probably our only remaining star on the team, has came out and said, look, we need something. We need help. So he goes to a translator out in Fort Myers, down there during spring training. He goes, they need to make an adjustment to help us players to be in a better position to win. Everybody in this organization wants to win. We, as players, want to win. I think they need to make an adjustment to help us win. I'm not saying that the team is not okay right now, but they need to be conscious of what are the weaknesses and what we need. I mean, that sounds logical, right? Everybody can read that and say, that sounds like a player who cares about winning. That sounds like a player who wants to do something during his time in his prime. And he's still 26, 27 years old. I mean, he's still, in the beginning of his prime, to be honest. So he's like, let's go, right? So he gets more direct. This quote is the one that really, really rubs it in, because it explains everything about this team and how I've felt in the past couple of years. Here it goes. He goes, everybody knows what we need. You know what we need, and they know what we need. It's just there's some things that I can't say out loud. But everybody that knows the organization and knows the game knows what we need. Man, oh man, does that not just explain it all right there? Everybody knows this team needs pitching. It needs timely hitting, average hitting. It needs defense. It needs the whole kit and caboodle, if you want to say that. But do you think these guys are going to do it? No. Devers has watched like we've all watched as fans. These guys go out there and make these faint-hearted offers to talented players that we need. They're not even really making offers to them, because you know why? Like I've said in the past on this platform and others, this team is not in the business of winning anymore. Let's just blame it on the Mookie Betts curse. That's what I call it. The Mookie Betts curse. What did they do? They got out of the business of winning championships and winning games that moment they allowed Mookie Betts to run over and get grabbed up by that Los Angeles Dodgers. Just for what? Pittance at that time. I mean, that time what Mookie is making, still what Mookie makes now is pittance for a superstar compared to, all the superstars that's getting deals now. So the Red Sox punted. They didn't want to win anymore. They said, no, forget it. We're not going to pay our, once in a lifetime or a generational talent. We're not going to pay him. And what's happened since then? Mediocrity. It's very simple to see. You don't have to be a professional expert in sports entertainment or whatever the hell they want to call what they do over there. You don't have to be a professional in that to see if you trade away your star player, generationally talented, MVP talented player away from your team and get nothing back in assets. Verdugo and all of those picks, by the way, gone. No one is left on that team from that Mookie Betts trade. What an embarrassment. So this is what we have. Our last remaining star player begging for some help, essentially. And we're lucky to have him because Alex Cora is the reason why he's on this team. Devers can go anywhere. A lot of team would love that left-handed bat on a roster right now. He elected to stay with us because he was brought up and raised with us. And Alex Cora is like a father figure to him. Once Alex Cora is out the door, so is Rafi Devers. So let's just enjoy it while it lasts. The last bit of hope that we have at the door. If I was him and he wanted to split town, I wouldn't be mad at all. As a fan, I wouldn't be mad at all. Because look at what the hell we have here with the front office. We have nothing to hope for. This is really all interesting if you think about it, because the Netflix documentary is coming out when it comes to the 2024 season. I didn't want to watch it to begin with, but now after Devers said this, First of all, I hope they add this quote that Devers said during spring training in Fort Myers. I mean, hell, they should be filming as we speak. So, this season is going to be a turd. It's going to be a turd. I don't expect anything. I'm not even looking forward to it. So, man, there's going to be more of these quotes coming through the season, and hopefully they'll make the documentary. If that's the case, then I'll watch the mess.